thank you for watching my video. This is the video on how I refinish a chair I purchased from Habitat for Humanity. I hope you enjoy my video on the past few shots you've seen. My husband and I were at a flea market in State Fairgrounds in Raleigh, North Carolina. Each piece of fabric was about $8 a yard. This split right here, what I have in my hand is a tack cloth, in which I'm removing the staples from the old fabric from the chair that I had purchased. It was thin and dingy and dirty, and I think, it was just easier just to take the staples out, take the fabric off, while I am before I start doing the chair to see what's done. And of course, no DIY project would be complete without watching a DIY video on my computer. I figured I'd speed it up just a bit because it took a very long time. Once I've gotten the fabric off, I used my Fiskars rotator tool to cut the fabric that I needed. What I did was just laid out the old fabric on top of the new fabric that I had purchased. Originally, I had purchased that fabric to put on top of my, or to replace the fabric or reupholster, if you will, my dining room chairs that you see behind me. Those chairs I've had for about 10 years now, and with a family of 6, those chairs get kind of dingy with visitors and children and grown-ups spilling things. But I had so much of that fabric that I figured I might as well try out and do it on another chair. And to this day, I still have not done my dining room chairs. Okay, on this part you see me, I'm putting some batting over the chair cushion. I didn't have enough to cover the complete chair, but since this was my first time, I figured I'll just let it go for now. I can always come back and reapproach if I wanted to. Right here, I'm just lining up the lines in the direction that I wanted to go to, and I'm going to use my new staple gun that I had gotten for Christmas. The video is shaking because the camera was on the table and I did not realize to move it, so there won't be any and long story short, I'm not in an earthquake. And yeah, you just pull the fabric tight, make sure the lines are straight, and again, make sure everything is tight and lined up the right way. And the lines here I have just going the long way, up and down, instead of the wide way, left and right. Make the chair look longer, just like clothing and stripes, so on and so forth. Right here, I'm just securing everything, making sure we're good to go. This was actually a very easy and fun project to do. I enjoyed it. Actually, yesterday I had gone out to get some more fabric from the same guy I've been going to for a couple of weeks now. Well, this is my second time visiting him, but I've always been stopping by his booth at the flea market. And if you live in the Raleigh area, he's actually inside, and he has so many, I think it's called bolts of fabric, like the huge rolls. And no shade to other stores, but last weekend I went to the flea market to get some fabric. It was on a Sunday, and he was not open yet. We went like first thing in the morning, and I said, okay, well, if he's not open, we can just head out to Joann's or whatever and see what they have. I wanted to go to Joann's anyway to get some more stuffing for pillows, so on and so forth. Well, this fabric that I'm working with is thick upholstery fabric. And I figured, if he has for 8 yards, $8 a yard, let's see how much I can get at the stores. It was a little bit higher than what I wanted to pay at Joann's. I decided quickly that I just won't heavy upholstery fabric from there. I can get it from flea market. Well, anyway, right here what I'm doing is tucking the corners, somewhat making a pleat around the corners of the chair. And making sure everything is tight. Right around there is where I want to smooth it down. And you make the pleat. There's no set way or exact way from what I understand on how to make a pleat. You just have to play with the fabric a little bit to get it how you want it to lay down flat. Over here is Samantha and I sanding down the chair. We're going to just use some chalk paint on it, and we just want to rough it up and get the shiny parts of the chair off. It took maybe about 20 minutes just to get the shiny parts off. And then here I'm applying the paint. What I have on the floor, I used to have a huge sheet to paint, lay my materials or whatever out on the floor so I can paint, but I just got that rug for Five Below. It used to be my room, but it serves a purpose and I didn't get any paint on the floor. So now I'm just using this 220 grit sandpaper to like smooth out any lumps or bumps that I may have had on the chair after painting. This was about 3 coats of paint. Right here, I am drilling the seat cushion back onto the chair. I'm holding it upside down in my lap, and it may not be the safest thing to do, but the screws didn't go through my leg, and so I'm good. And right here, like I said, Jade's just recording me drilling the screws back into the chair. Again, I have fun with this project. I have so many more I wanted to do. It took me forever to actually edit it. So here is the before and the after. Here are the items used. This is the end, and thank you for watching.